Hey, welcome. Today we're building the Italian grill for my Denver Union Station diorama. I'm glad to have you here. It's going to be a good one. Stick around. Hey, this is Brian with the Iron Horse Route home of the Denver and Rio Grande Western, welcoming you to my live stream series on the Italian grill build for my Denver Union Station diorama here on my N-Scale Model Railroad. I'm glad to have you here, and welcome to my introductory video. I'm going to run this video during the countdown timer leading up to the beginning of the live streams. I think the Italian grill build will probably take 3 or 4 live streams to get complete, and we're going to put them in a playlist at the end, but I'm going to do the whole build live. I thought that would be interesting and something a little bit different, as well as this introductory video as well.
Alright, in case you're new to the channel or haven't seen the diorama yet, here it is in its current state. The Union Station has got a lot of work still to do on it, everybody. It's not anywhere near finished. And a lot of accessories, doors, clocks, signs, everything, okay? There's the Albany Hotel over there on the right. It's actually a building in Denver on the 16th Street Mall. And so what we're doing today is we're putting in the Italian restaurant. And the Italian restaurant is going to fit right back there like that, okay? And so what we're going to be doing today is constructing that in this video. The Paramount Theater is going to go here and over here. We're not sure exactly what we're going to have yet. We thank you for watching.
Alright, so there's 3 things I want to do in these introductory videos before we jump in and go live, okay? The first thing I want to do is I want to flash you into Tinkercad and show you the digital version of this model so you know what we're going for.
Alright everybody, welcome to Tinkercad, and this is a pic of the Italian grill all finished up. This is what we're going to be going for in the end. This is the Tinkercad version of the model, and we're going to begin the assembly process right after any preliminary work that I'm going to show you, which will be coming up right now if we have any. Otherwise, we'll be going live in just a moment, everybody. Thanks for being here.
Alright, so we finished the third part, the third live stream right here, and we got to this next deck, and I wasn't super pleased with how it fits on here. And neither am I now, though, although this one fits better. I have a new roof that I'm going to try out and take off the raft now. Have new beams printing that are rectangular, and I have the doors printing as well. So the preliminary work will show the fitting of this, taking the raft off this new roof and fitting it, removing the rafts from the new beams and the door, completing painting the overhang, and then we'll go live and we'll show the assembly of all the accessories. Actually, probably what I'm going to do is I'm pleased to find that this fits perfect. It really does. I'm glad to have you here. Looking forward to seeing all y'all and saying hello. It's time, everybody. Let's get started. Hey, John, good to see you, man. Norman. That's great, Norman. Glad we can help out. I gotta clean my track, I think. I gotta clean my track. Hey, Joe, good to see you. So, some of you may be disappointed to learn that the Dremel cut the ledge off the window thing went very easily, and so we didn't have any disasters. I could have actually found it. I either need to clean the logo or clean the track. Jerry, what kind of sound we got now? Clear, garbly, fuzzy. Let's get the check on that. Where's my glass? I can't find it. Hey, they call him Diet Seth. Hello, Seth. Thank you for your subbing, and for showing up. I appreciate it. All right. And how about cameras? Can we see good? Would it be better to have the big one in the little picture and the little one in the big picture, or is this all right? Gonna be doing little stuff, so it might actually be better if I switch them, but I don't know. And once we get things moving, I'm gonna pull the other train out and see if it'll run. The one loco I got out, it either needs to be cleaned or the track needs to be cleaned, one or the other. The whole track needs to be cleaned. That's gonna be a day. All right. I actually think Norman was right now that I did it. It's coming. See what y'all think. More of a delay than I thought. Here we go. So all I did off camera was play around with this somebody trying to sit in a chair, and I figured out some things to do. I cleaned the chairs up real good, the ones I'm going to use over here that we're about to put in, and I think I figured out a good way to make it appear that I have a person sitting in a chair at the table. So we're going to try that out. I am going to put a bartender back here. Schuylkill River John came up with the idea to put a mirror back here, and that's a great idea. That's what we're going to do. And so I have guardrails that have to go here. I have guardrails that have to go here. I have to finish the sign. It's ready to go, except for the actual lettering needs to be painted. And I've got some micro brushes, and we're going to do that in white. And alright, so my hands are blocking the view. Well, I'll try to avoid that. But I don't know if you can see the words or not, but we're going to paint. It says Cucina Italiana. And so guardrails here. I got the door for this area. I got the door for there. Gonna put the guardrails on. We've got tables and chairs, more guardrails, and the challenge are these little beams right here. This one's very ugly and not going to be used. The challenge are these little beams right here and getting them in place between here and here, underneath, between these two. There are 7 of them, if I'm not mistaken. 6 or 7 of these beams that go in places in there. Hey Chuck, good to see you, man. So we have tables, chairs, people, railing, awnings to do. And I'm going to work my way from the top to the bottom. All right. Oh, I also put a light right here. And so it's going to shine down on the sign, I hope. We'll see. That's definitely something we can start with. Let's see here. And so what we're going to do at 5 p.m. train time, if we're all still doing well, is we're going to see about bringing Boxcar Jerry on see if we can get it where I can hear him and y'all can hear him, but we don't hear a bunch of squelking and squawking. And so that's something we're going to try to do if things go well at 5 train time. So you want to stick around because you might get a chance to see Boxcar Jerry live on Iron Horse. And free too. Not charging or anything. All right. We have a door. Oh, I didn't think about that. Uh-oh. My entrance and exit to the rooftop Well, I guess it maybe could be if it bent around in there. It would be very difficult. I put it in a bad place. It's actually kind of hanging over the roof hang. So it would be difficult to have stairs coming up there. I don't think it's going to matter. We just did this. I gotta come in with black touch-up paint there. I did a bad job taping that up. I taped and painted this live, and it actually came out really good, except for where I didn't tape well. This came out great down here. I have one little bitty spot because I left the floor wood. So I need, I hate dealing with glue. Need 1, 2, I used to have a bistro table with bistro chairs, and I really liked it. Missing. And I had a different home before Katrina. All right. Now, don't know that I want to. I'm not going to do any people up here. Those guardrails now. I'm bad about. I keep the guardrails that I don't give to anybody else, and I use them, which I probably shouldn't do that. I try to clean them up and reuse them if they're salvageable, but I wouldn't send these to anybody, but I'll use them myself. Bistro tables are actually, my experience is they're taller than a normal table's height. That's what I was saying yesterday. I have bistro chairs without bistro tables heights, really. Because SRV John and I talked about the dimensions on the tables, and I know that we weren't factoring in those kind of chairs. I just like those chairs. I've got a model for them to be smaller. I just have some something else printing right now. And when I say smaller, the other chairs that I'm making smaller is 1 millimeter. So I'm not going to let it hold up progress. Because I can always print an improvement. I mean, always. Before I finish a model, I've already figured out a way to make it different, better. So this model got built to the whole structure was built on at once, and I started over. There were it was a couple important walls that were a little bit off, causing some problems elsewhere. Once I know the dimensions and stuff, once it's not a prototype, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Once I can print a duplicate and I know everything's right, I can actually get these guardrails more personalized to the model where we had the right size. I don't think this guy's gonna work. When I cut them, I bend the base if I don't cut them quick and sharp. And then they want to lean forward. Don't want to match up with the other one. Hey Larry, good to see you, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That ain't gonna work. Good. Oh yeah, you're getting closer, Larry. We got overcast and rain here. Not so hot. Dummy. Oh no. Like that piece looks at all. Okay. I didn't cut it right. Yeah, I don't want this stream to end because I gotta clean once it does. Oh man. Uncooperative. Oh man. Stay. Stay. Wow, Norman, that would be awesome. Passenger car at that. Just a rail car in general, but a passenger car would be really cool in that situation. We are in agreement. Yeah, I said we blade on that. So, I have to decide. Yeah, but the good thing about it, Larry, is that layout room that you're building is It might be the last room, but the layout never gets done. So yeah, build you a big box to hold it in. As it stands right now, I probably need to print a few more tables. I got initially it was not designed to have tables up here, but I think I'm gonna put some. It's like I'm missing one anyway. Oh wait, no I'm not. Yeah it is. I need a few more. I could go. No, I don't really want to do that either. What I think we'll do. That for now. And I'll put more in. I want to get this hard to reach area and everything out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and put the rails in here. And then we'll do the tables and the chairs and the beams. Tables, chairs, then the beams, then the rails down here. And I might have had an awning. I need to go look at my design. I can zoom in. Hold up, Larry. Well, there is 3, so I am supposed to have. I sure am. I've got an awning that goes here and here and here. I don't know what I'm thinking. So I get to do an awning, which I'm happy about. Wait, maybe I don't want to do that. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Well, no, because I'm putting tables there. Alright. I need to get the tables and the chairs and stuff in before I do the awning. Even though they're going to be more fun. So I am doing top to bottom, so let's just go do that. Changing the plan again. And I told Larry I would zoom in.
I don't know. I can get much better light. Yeah. Oh, y'all are welcome. Thank y'all for being here. I don't know if I thanked y'all coming yet, but I sure appreciate it. I'm only going to do 4 tables up here because there was not even designed to have any. So there. I want to go ahead and get these tables and chairs in here, and actually probably the people too. Because I would like to not have to fool with anything in there once I put the awnings on the top. So I'm going to need about 4 more tables. And they are new and improved tables as well because I've already made the tables better. They look very similar, but they're going to be a little more square, not dimensionally square, not square. So one of the things I'm thinking about doing is, say I want a person to be sitting. It's not the one. This is not a real good person, so. I was thinking about taking the top of the chair off, dotted glue on the top of the chair. Alright. Person. Cutting the person in half. And let's stick them to the chair. Whoa, whoa. Uh-oh. That might be harder than I thought. Alright, now sit up, guy. Sit up. Gotta love in scale.
Alright. Now to me, he doesn't look a whole lot different than he did before I cut the legs off, but I'm wondering if, since the bottom is uniform, like the other chairs, if it'll give the appearance that he is sitting in one of them. Anybody got better ideas? Thanks, Bill. Good to see you. Okay, so we're going to let him sit there for a sec. Pushed up to the table, that might give the appearance of somebody sitting. I don't want to show y'all too close because it's really not very pretty to. What about Cura? Cura is the slicer I use. Yeah, I can see a good look on the TV actually at it. It doesn't look very good at all. Come on, man, stand up. No, no, no. All right. So I have that as an option, or I can leave the back of the seat on. Try a different one. And I'm kind of picking ugly people to try this with. I don't know why. Oh, this is a little lady. I don't want to use her because we don't have enough lady. Although I guess I need a lady sitting down, but she's not going to look like a lady if I cut her dress off. Take this dude right here. He doesn't look good. Well, doesn't look great, Bill. We're going to try the same thing, but without taking the back of the chair off. I'm going to see if I can get this guy. Because then if I push it up again, if I push it up next to the table, it will look like his legs are under there. Oh wait, this might be better. I could actually glue his legs on the outside. Now, hold up. Wait. Oh. Where's your legs, man? Poor fella. Found one of them. He'd probably rather have one leg than. Yeah, man. I use Tinkercad to design, Cura to slice, and the Ender 3 to print. Well, his legs are there, but they're just not perfectly. Hey. Yeah, I think so too. This is a rather rotund gentleman. He is horizontally challenged. But he is at a restaurant. No. Boy, I hate this. Let's see. Alright, so truth be known, he kind of looks like he's standing up against the chair. There he kind of looks like he's sitting. I can't quite see what y'all see from here without my glasses on, so I'm just trying to kind of wait a second till it. The actual printer I use is the Ender 3, Larry. And there's the Ender 3 V2, the Ender 3 Pro, the Ender 3 C10, the Ender 3 blah blah blah. And then you just get into like preferences and stuff at that point. I hate it when these tweezers get some glue on them. All my stuff sticks to there. I'm gonna be well, Norman, that's a great idea. I don't know exactly what the terminology you just used for that is, but I like the fact that there's such a thing. It, it shouldn't be hard for me to throw a few of them in there. They're just, what I have found is they're very tricky in regard to um, when you go to put one in, it's a little bit too big. And then as soon as you cut it, it's too small. And then you can go back and do the same thing again, and the same thing happens again. I don't know what it is, but I can't ever get it the exact right size. But I'm going to try in a minute. Alright, so we're going to try this guy. That first guy we did, he looks alright. I have got, the store is open. I'm going to get my glue in the morning. I can't stand this. It works well, but it's, well, it really doesn't. It's functional, but that first guy we tried. And I agree with you, Norman. The back looks better. I mean, this doesn't look bad, but it looks better with the back. And the back gives me a little place to put it, too. It gives me a little ledge. I'm going to put it here without anybody. Now, Larry, if you decide to get one of those things, you might want to shoot me an email and just let me at least tell you some things that you shouldn't get. I don't really want to go too far into it because it depends upon exactly what you're trying to do. And I don't know everything about it, but I do know the mistakes that I've made that can be expensive because you have to buy extruders and nozzles and tubes and especially in the beginning when you're not real good at it and you're messing stuff up, you got to buy more of those things. They got to be replaced. And then as you get, once you get it down pat or closer to down pat, then the regular maintenance isn't quite as bad. Things do wear out, but it's not quite as bad. It's just in the beginning when you're new, you make a lot of mistakes, and a lot of those mistakes end up costing you money. Time we got 3:07. I'm gonna have to go to the one cam for just a minute, Actually, I'm going to go to an intermission screen for just a couple minutes. I have to check and see what AJ's gymnastics schedule is for the day. We don't miss stuff like that around here unless we're at work. So I need to find out what time if she is going today and what time if so. And so I'm going to put on the intermission screen so I can check my mobile device. honestly don't know what happened. My thing over here is buffering. My YouTube studio is showing that it's still on the transition screen, but I see what y'all are seeing because I got the TV on. Right now, it's back where it belongs. Alright. Hey, Mystic. Good to see you, man. Alright. Let's do a female patron in a chair. I'll do this. We'll see if we can't get her in a chair. Uh-oh. That ain't gonna work. Lady, well, no, that ain't gonna work with this lady. Just uncooperative from jump. Oh, thank you. Yeah, here's Mystic. I need to put a bartender up there. Oh, drinking on the job. So now you got a server, Mystic. Looks like you got a young lady. She's either wanting a drink, needing a place to live, or ordering one from the bartender by herself. Yeah, that's the best way because they don't necessarily keep up with it that good that way. You grab your own. I don't intend to have the restaurant packed with people. There's going to be people dining and stuff, but it's not going to be hustle and bustle slam. Oh no. Tell you that guy's a problem right there. Mystic, when about y'all heading up there? Mid-August. All right. Sometimes good things come in small packages. Is Rhode Island where Newhart was filmed, or was that Connecticut? That show Newhart had the cousins Larry, the brothers Larry, Daryl, and Daryl. Hey, this is my brother Larry, this is my brother Daryl, and this is my other brother Daryl. They get smaller as they go. All right. Yeah, my parents used to watch that, so by default I did. That's how it was back in the day. We had to watch what our parents wanted to watch. I don't know. It's probably not going to work that way. We're not dry enough to do that yet. I don't know. Dummy. Now you had this hard railing done and fixed it right. Yeah. I do have a success story though, Norman. Now, she's still young, but AJ will watch Full House. The show Full House. And as awful as it is, she will put the device down and watch Full House. It goes in there perfect, but I'm going to have to wait and flip it up. It might give me an opportunity to put a couple people, which I should probably. Well, you know, one can only take so much of Bob Saget, but he is, that show is, you know, is good. It's good for kids to watch. It's a positive message. They don't get a lot of that. That's something that they're missing is the, hey, Schoolie John. That is something that they're missing. Those positive messages we slide to them in TV. Let's try this. Sorry about this, buddy. I'll probably put him back later. Oh, your legs stay together. That'll be helpful. I had that guy painted up in Broncos attire, and I just cut it off. Mine was too, Norman. I watched a lot of Leave It to Beaver and stuff like that. I just liked TV, and so I would watch whatever was on. I do not like the way this chair looks in general. We'll do this. Oh, I need my faller's glue. Ah, this is miserable. There. It's a stretch to say it looks like somebody's sitting. I mean, that kind of does. I didn't ever watch Ozzie and Harriet, but I watched Father Knows Best a little bit. Hey, Leslie. Good to see you, man. I have all but stopped dipping and smoking. I do vape, and I used to dip during the live streams, and then I didn't want my vape. That is not the case today. The dentist is proud of me, though. So look here, this is an attempt at a server carrying a tray. Where would that be seen well on my layout? Right there. See if we can get this guy out. Breaking this tray off. I don't know what he's serving right now, but I'm beginning to get hangry. See if we can get him to sit sweet. Good night. Oh no, he didn't sit nice at all. Oh no. I should have waited till other stuff. I should have left the little bottom on his feet. Although it doesn't look good. Getting ready to stay. Oh. This is preferred. I like building bigger stuff. It does look cool, but gee. I didn't use very good strategy in what I placed when and where. Now I'm kind of determined to get him to stand up. I have a little base for him to stand on. I just cut it off. Looks better. Maybe this is not gonna work. I ain't touching that for a sec. I have some tacky glue, Norman, but it's so I mean, you can hardly get a tiny amount of it. It's I don't know what the word is for it, but I can hardly get a small amount. Um, but I mean, it might be something that I should try on here in small doses. That might work good on the chairs. Let's see if it works good on a chair, Norman. This sticks people to the chairs real good. I'll be thanking you again. Dang it. These little backs will break off pretty easy. Alright, so I got some on there. I just knocked that lady's head off. Ladies are hard to come by up here in the mountains, too. Alright, so there, and then let's put a dot on the bottom of the chair. And let's put the chair somewhere we know we're going to need one in a minute. Norman, I didn't try it on the bottom of the feet of a person without the base, but it worked well for putting a person to the chair and to the chair to the floor. I might need to hook the lights up to do that second area. Yeah, should be alright, I think. Alright, so we need another, I'll try another server. This guy has a little base. Here's a server without a base at all. Alright, I'm gonna try one of the people with without the base, Norm. See if it'll stand up better. I think it's the glue to go to for the chairs and for putting the people in chairs. But I think when it comes to these people standing up, I need to leave a base on. I don't know that this is going to take care of that. But I think it's better. Well, he just stood up there, but I would imagine those guys are going to fall pretty easy if it gets banged around. And it's going to get banged around when I pull the diorama, because I'm going to have to pull it if the train derails underneath it. Let's see here. Good. It worked, Norman. Now I have this zoomed weird and I don't know exactly where I have it. Alright, here we go. Here's that one I just put. Like that. That's gotta be fixed. Thank you, Norman. Gotta go. There we go. They're gonna want a refund. You might well deserve. Ah. He's standing up now. Yeah. Soup was spilled. Uh, what is it called? Ganache? Something? Not that Italian soup. I think that's gonna look good. I like those overhangs. I got one that goes here and here too. But I'm not gonna put these on yet because I got to get under there. I did. As a matter of fact, Jerry, I think you paid them off. They wanted wood. They wanted to be paid in finished wood. But we're gonna have a quality restaurant. So Jerry, if you feel like it, I can send you a link. And what I'm probably gonna do is I might even take my mobile phone out and just leave the. Well, no. Yeah, I might just take it out for a minute just to reduce any. No, I have to leave. Do I have to leave it in so I can hear you? All right, I got to go get my headphones first of all. I know I need my headphones. And why did this go off? Man, I don't know what happened there. John, are you there? Um, thank you. We were gonna see if I could get. Jerry and I had talked about him earlier on his stream about seeing if we could get him in here with audio where I could hear him and they could hear him at home. And basically, we're just trying to figure out how to use OBS to bring somebody in like StreamYard. And so I asked because I'm going to need somebody who has alternate forms of communication like you to let me know what's going on. And since you know a lot about this stuff too, maybe what I can do if it's not working. If in the event it doesn't work, troubleshooting. Now, I think I have a audio output for the Ninja meeting, the OBS Ninja meeting. And so I think that should work. But the last time we tried to do a live stream with a group on my channel, we didn't have audio. And it probably had something to do with the fact that I was using the other headphones, the wireless headphones, instead of the ones that go into the Rode mic. Yeah, there's all kind of it's really confusing, and it is the only thing that makes me think about using StreamYard. Is the audio is getting this done right, and we've had it right before. I think StreamYard's just does a couple things when it comes to audio to make things a little easier. Because audio is the hard part. Video's easy. Wouldn't think that. But I'm gonna go get my earbuds because I'm gonna put a link out there to Jerry if he feels like coming in, and if he doesn't, anybody that wants to try to help, because I would like to see if we could get that going. That would be cool. Yeah, Larry, I use OBS Blade on my tablet to switch scenes for the OBS Studio, which I use so I can switch all my scenes and my cameras for running trains and everything. And there are functions that I can't do on StreamYard. Now, are they that important? Not really. But if I can get Ninja to work, it's better. I'm gonna go get my headphones real quick, guys, and then I'll see. But yeah, Larry, the StreamYards is seamless. It works well. I hate the duck. The duck really bothers me. I don't like the duck. But I mean, I could get over that duck, but I don't like it. But there are many different things that I can do if I can use Ninja and my OBS Studio, because I'm locked into StreamYard to do any camera switching and all that stuff, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember exactly how it works, but I don't think the functionality is the same. But the audio makes me question whether or not I want to try it. Right back up. You're right, Jerry. I don't disagree with you, Jerry. All right, Jerry, I sent that. Now, I need. Oh, you hear me, Jerry? Yeah, I can. Now that doesn't mean don't get that. I'm working. I don't know if YouTube people get you. Well, I'm not. I haven't patched you yet. Yeah, they're probably listening. About to see you, Jerry, but I don't look up here. That's something. Well, I don't. Because I've got the audio. Alright. So y'all should see Jerry. And we don't know if you can hear him or not. There's Jerry. Hey, Jerry. And now,
Hey, Brian.
I can hear him, but my TV's muted and has to be. So I don't know if he can hear. Well, he can hear me. Y'all can hear me. John can see Jerry, but can we hear Jerry?
Can you hear me, John? 1, 2, 3. So I hear myself through you over there, though.
All right, say something out there.
How you guys all doing tonight? Hey, John, Leslie. Leslie went to bed.
Oh,
Good
wait.
night, Leslie.
Norman.
Martin,
They hear
Norman.
you.
Mystic, you still here? Who that?
Wait. Game. Okay, now if
Say something.
we could definitely need to.
John says he can hear me. He can count to 3. We hear him. Joe Raider, what's up, Joe Raider? I can see and hear him, so they can hear me.
That's great.
But I think on the video, I'm like slow.
Well, it's very possible.
I don't know if video,
I've got too much going on.
The video is probably lagging. Yeah, you probably got too many.
And so I'm gonna cancel some of them. Hold on.
Are you hardwired or are you on Wi-Fi?
Part of it's hardwired, parts of it Wi-Fi.
Gotcha.
My computer over here, I start OBS on one computer and stream on the other. Hold on a second.
So one of your screens is black.
Yeah, I'm hoping you get a little better.
Well, it doesn't matter if I get better.
Well, I want to have a. Oh shoot! Can you hear me now?
I hear you fine. So John says the video was lagging at first. Now it's cleared up. Jerry is a bit max headroom like. Well, you know, it's how it is. It's not my show.
I got to keep you in, or I can't hear you. All right, you there now?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, I had to turn this back on because I can't hear you without this phone on.
Oh, you can't hear me without the phone on?
Yeah, because we're talking through this phone, and as opposed to through the computer. Now I can probably make that change, but the fact that this is working is cool.
Well, how come you can't hear me through like your OBS?
I probably can.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know nothing about OBS.
What I did is I went over and I muted my OBS so
Right.
you wouldn't hear double. Now I could go over probably unmute the OBS and talk to you straight through the control room. Wouldn't need this phone open at all. And you probably wouldn't buffer and stuff because that's one less camera I'm trying to accommodate.
Yeah, you use the phone for your second camera.
And I can even do.
And your phone camera looks better. Your phone camera looks better than your other camera, probably.
Well, yeah, it is a better camera.
Yeah. So I wonder, like, this view now that you have, right, of overhead view, if you could somehow get the camera on the other side of you, you know, not like behind you, sort of. You know what I'm saying?
closer
Yeah,
to the
to
wall.
get more of the work
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
and
But I might be able to.
get more of the work than you. Like nobody needs to see the back of
One
you.
of the problems
You know?
is this light. It comes into
Yeah, I'm
play
sure there's a couple.
if you get on the
Yeah,
other side over there. It comes more into play and more
yeah, I'm
into
sure
play.
there's a couple of problems.
Now I could do.
Yeah, I'll tell you, who had a pretty good video about setting up some cameras really cheap? Bob PK&W. He just did a video, PK&W Model Works, about this conduit system that he just built over his workbench to mount his camera to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks really
Now I can
like he got everything
I can do it
from
like
Home
this,
Depot.
Jared.
Conduit's cheap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it would have to get further over your work. Yeah. Can it zoom in, that camera?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna lose quality though, but I'll see.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of a way that you could see your work easier.
Yeah.
You know,
Let's see if this works.
like the phone, you could move. The phone's great because you can move the phone around anywhere where you want it. You know?
Let's see if we got a quality drop.
Brian, you know this new look you got going on? You look like a Navy SEAL.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Might help with the chicks.
maybe. All those Navy SEAls seem to have beards.
Oh yeah. I don't know why I
I
grew
don't know.
one.
Been watching some TV
All right.
shows.
So look here.
A light source should always be in front of the subject. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but I guess Brian's dealing with the light he has, Norman.
Oh
so,
yeah. And I got crappy light.
Yeah. I think your phone does a better job.
Oh sure. The phone
Yeah.
is the 11 Pro has a much better camera. Yeah.
Plus, you could probably get the phone so close.
Well, too, and
A lot closer.
the camera that this C920 is a $70 camera. The one in the iPhone is much more expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it looks fine.
But this looks good, I think. Oh, the server fell.
So will you put posts under that balcony thing?
Down here? Yes, sir. I got beams over here to work with now. That's gonna be
Okay.
episode with bad words. They're just gonna be hard to get to fit.
Yeah.
I measured them twice, printed them 3 times, still didn't get them to fit perfect. One of the things is I designed them to fit up inside a little and down in a little so they have a base. But when you print it, the little hole doesn't always get quite as big as it needs to be. And then I don't like to get in there with a drill too much.
Yeah.
So it does show me exactly where they need to be, but because they don't seat down and up, they're a little too big, so they have to be trimmed.
Excuse me.
Well, that's really cool that they can hear you. So I
Yeah.
don't know exactly what happened the last time I tried to go live.
Maybe because there was just too many
It
people.
was just John and I at that point.
Just you and John.
Cuz couldn't make
I
it.
guess
and-
it's just. I guess you just never know.
Well, I had something. Oh, sure. I just don't know what it was.
Yeah. Do you have 1, 2, 3 blocks?
I don't know what that is.
I guess you don't then. They're just setup blocks. They're made of metal. They're like
Oh, those with the magnets
side
and
is
stuff?
no. They're the magnets. I wondered if you could like print something like those. I'm sure you could print some type of a magnet setup or a square to like. Because I saw you trying to get that bottle to hold your building up.
Oh, yeah. I don't have any cool tool.
You could probably print something though.
As a matter of fact, I was thinking about a tool I need to print now. I've got to print some things to hold my blinds because they're going to be drawn about halfway. Because I don't want them going over the buildings. So I've got to figure out how to keep them against the window with them not all the way down. So I'm going to print something to keep them attached from swinging out.
John wants to know: Do you have a reamer for the trucks? If so, that should open up the holes for the beams. Yeah, like a little plastic reamer or a metal reamer, or
I don't know. What is a reamer?
reamer makes holes wider, bigger,
Oh, okay.
without it's like a tapered. I don't want to say drill bit because it's not really a drill
Didn't
bit, but
Heath
it's
have
got.
some of those on his stream the other night?
I didn't watch you.
But yeah, I think I know what you're talking about now. Because it's so it doesn't drill. It doesn't
Yeah.
actually.
No, it reams it out, like it makes it bigger, and usually you can do it by hand.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, those magnet corner brackets, they look pretty cool. They're too expensive for Micromark. They're like $40, man.
Oh yeah. And is that? Do you get the metal tray and
Sure, they're
stuff too?
no, they're different than the metal tray. They're just like these two. Think of like two L's that have opposing magnets in them, and you stick them together, and they get your things 90 degrees.
Oh wow.
So like you could put up, like you can put them on any size building. Doesn't just need to be because those little magnet things that fit in the tray, they're kind of small, aren't they? These are kind of big. I'll send a picture to you
All right.
later. You could probably print that.
I bet there are some modeling tools we could print.
See, that's weird because, like, if I look on this Ninja screen, I don't see you. I have to go to YouTube to see what you're doing.
Now I have that set up on purpose, so we lose
That's okay.
resources.
Yeah, that's fine. No, it's okay.
And that is an
Yeah, I'm
option.
sure there's a lot of tools that you could print like that.
And so that's something that, like with StreamYard, I wouldn't be able to do. I can't reduce the resources, but I might not need to.
Now, earlier, Larry asked what you use to design with. You use Cura, right?
Well, Cura is the slicer. You do.
Cura's the slicer.
It's Tinkercad.
Tinkercad, right? You use
Then Cura.
Tinkercad. Yeah, okay.
Then the printer.
Okay.
Now, SketchUp can be
forget
used,
about that.
and it's actually probably
Right.
better. I just teach Tinkercad too, so
you're used to Tinkercad.
Well, I used to use a lot of SketchUp. Tinkercad's just different, and I like it. There are some.
Yeah.
I would say that Tinkercad is StreamYard. SketchUp is OBS. Be the same principle. Tinkercad is a little bit simpler and easier, but more limited.
Right.
So I have to. What time is it? 4:30. I'm gonna have to go because I have a little one who's going to gym. We get to go watch her do the balance beam and the trampoline and the bars.
Yeah, no problem.
But
you still got a lot of work to do on this thing?
Well, yeah. For the most part, though, the structure's done. It's ready to go in. I'm just gonna get the awnings on, and I mean, you know, because it's got weathering and all that stuff. But I'm gonna get the tables and the awnings and the chairs and the people on there, and then we'll be done. But there's other stuff that can be done too.
So Norman, since your passenger car set a ride, does that mean you're going to make a video about it?
Oh.
Is Fusion 360 similar to Tinkercad? Fusion 360 is like SketchUp, I know that, but it's better than SketchUp.
Well, Tinkercad has a Fusion.
So whether or not it's like 360, I don't know.
There is a new part of Tinkercad that's called Fusion.
Oh, really? Well, Fusion 360. Do you know Fusion 360?
I'm not familiar. It seems like I've heard of it.
It's like a SketchUp, but just better. And it's a little bit, probably a little more of a learning curve to Fusion 360. Yeah, a little bit. But it's not like crazy. One day, I'm working on a few things. Oh, Jesus. Norman, come on, man.
So Norman got some passenger cars in and don't want to show everybody?
Yeah, one day.
He's hogging the passenger car.
One day. We'll be dead by then, Norman. What's up, John? Welcome back, buddy. Who dat?
So yeah, probably I'll come on tomorrow and finish. I have to install the sign. And
it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good now.
Yeah, I like it. There's parts of it that I don't. But it always happens. Once I make it once, I'm halfway through it, I know how it could be better. I started making the second one, and halfway through it, I knew how I'd want to change it. But you got to eventually put something on the layout. And then I can go build another one if I want.
That would be a cool little hotel, too.
Norman's mentioned that somebody could make it a hospital. And I agree with him. It does look like it could be a hospital, especially if it were painted the correct colors and stuff.
I think it'd be a cooler hotel.
I agree. The
It'd be like pretty cool, like if it was like in New Orleans or by the beach or something, or
well, I tried to give it some kind of old Italy kind of theme, and I looked at pictures, but it was
yeah,
hard to do. The
yeah,
like the window frames and stuff. A lot of the old time Italian style buildings had those big wooden window frames with large bases.
yeah. Oh, what's the name of this place?
It's called Cucina Italiana,
Cucina, huh?
which all that stands for is Italian food, Italian cuisine. Is what it stands for.
Yeah, it's a good name. Yeah, Mystic, we didn't know you left. That's okay though. You have to take your daughter, or you just got to go?
No, she stays with my mother on Tuesdays, has since she was little. And
Okay.
Mama takes her, and I meet them there just to spectate. There are times when I'm.
So Brian,
Go ahead.
Norman says, Norman said you need to tell everybody what each story has on it. I don't know. Does each story have something different?
I don't know.
Just gotta think about it, Norman.
I did not intend to initially have the rooftop bar. It was just too fun to pass up. I did not intend to have dining up on this floor either. I just intended to have dining down here. So initially it was kind of like the restaurant was going to be down here and commercial or whatever, residential, whatever up here. But that kind of evolved. And so now it kind of...
Yeah, I mean, you could have stores on the bottom
Sure.
and apartments on the top.
Yeah. That's what I was
There's a lot you
thinking.
could do with that.
That there might be some like residential sprinkled in there and stuff like that.
Yeah, there could be a lot you could do with that building. Should call it Sadarelli's Meatball Palace.
Palace. I want although meatballs aren't necessarily
You need a.
inexpensive.
Norman says you need a story for the stores. One story might include hostesses, nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means.
Well, there's going to be plenty
Yeah,
of room
none of
to
that
go.
stuff.
I've got now I'm not doing it anytime soon, but the Paramount Theater is going right in here, and that's going to be the next thing I build. But it's going to be a minute. I'm actually going to spend a month or two on details and cleaning and getting turnouts to work good that aren't working good, stuff like that. I've just been building, and I don't need to let other things go, like details and cleaning.
You're kind of coming into the home stretch for work, right?
Back to work. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, actual work.
I'll be going back to work in 3.5 weeks.
Next month? 3.5 weeks now?
Well, I go back Monday 4 weeks. Yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So I like to kind of settle down and do like scenery work, detail work, organizational,
Yeah.
cleaning, kind of just get my side of the street clean, so I'm ready to go back to work. I get, I'll have chicken and dumplings in the freezer, spaghetti in the freezer, red beans and rice in the freezer, white beans in the freezer, that kind of thing. So they can be heated up quick. Naked people on.
You gotta get ready.
That's interesting. But thank you for joining us, Jerry. I'm very glad to know that we can do this. And so now it will be.
Thanks for having me on.
Well, now it'll be less anxiety and all that stuff to get somebody to just jump on at the last minute, not have to worry about. I won't worry about just sending somebody a link now that wants to come on.
Yeah.
Because I really didn't think it was going to work. So we came out good.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure it'll be fun.
I appreciate everybody spending their time with us today. Hey, the plumber. Very good to see you, man. Leslie, My Life's Hacks. Great to see you. Yard Model Trains. It's good to see you. Didn't tell me all these people came in. Lifting. Well, and that's the thing. My computer over here is messed up.
Before I was here.
And my as soon as my computer over here went down, the live chat on the TV stopped. So I don't know what they've been saying or anything. You know?
Yeah, like Leslie said goodnight around 4 o'clock.
I don't even actually. The computer that I started the stream on is down, and I don't know how I'm going to end the stream. I mean, I can go end it on OBS, but it's probably going to still keep playing up there. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I'm going to AJ's gym, and I'm going to come on and finish this up tomorrow afternoon.